Well, UNCG basketball on to the NCAA tournament for the second time in 4 years. They have done it. They have now landed in their tournament location in Indianapolis. And I'm joined by one of the stars on the Spartans. It is redshirt junior Kaleb Hunter, the guard. He's got that sweet left-handed stroke, and he's been knocking them down all season long. He joins me. I'm Bryan Fenley, a national anchor at Fox Sports Radio, a UNC-Greensboro alum, class of 2011, used to be a manager on the basketball team when Kyle Hines was a senior. So just taking this in, Kaleb, from my perspective, has been such a thrill seeing what you and Isaiah Miller and the rest of the guys, along with Wes Miller, head coach, have been able to do. So today, you got on a flight as we tape this on Saturday, a chartered flight. And it made me think, here you are in this plane, and maybe you hear over the speaker somebody say, sit back and enjoy your flight.
Right.
When this season took off, to sort of get it to compare, when this season took off for you, what have you been enjoying most about this season, this team?
I've been enjoying this team mostly, like, we really don't even care, like, what's going on. Like, with the COVID, like, we just happy to play basketball. Like, a lot of teams is like, going out, just doing this and that, getting shut down. Our team, man, we just go to school, go to practice, come home. And it's good to be around a group of guys. It's just all about basketball. The coaching staff is all about basketball. That's what we come here for, basketball. So for us to really, like, to lock in and just focus on basketball and stay COVID free, it's been a blessing this year to just be able to play basketball, for real.
The sacrifice that it must have taken to make this happen, I can't even imagine. But how has your mom helped you with that idea of what it takes to give up these things that you usually would do as a normal college student for the betterment of the team and to play college basketball?
Yeah, well, she just reminded me what I came here for. I came here for basketball. I didn't, everybody wants to come to school to party, have fun. You're going to meet new people, which is fun. But, like, this is the year where you really lock in on your craft and you just all basketball. So it hasn't been really tough because, I don't really like going out doing too much. So for me, it's been cool. I just been able to play basketball, come home, rest, and just do schoolwork. So it's been an easy adjustment. My mom's been helping me a lot. She's just telling me just stay focused. This is what you've been wanting to do all your life, is play basketball. So now it's kind of like living like a pro. I don't have any classes. I mean, I have online classes, but I don't have to walk to class. So, all my class I do online. I go to the gym, work out. It's like living like a pro. So, I love it.
Your mom has been integral to your success. So has head coach Wes Miller. Why is it so easy to just give it your all for that guy?
That's all he takes. Coach West is gonna bring the best out of everybody, man. If everybody say, like, he might be crazy, but it's a good crazy. It's a good crazy, man. I love Coach West. He brings the best out of everybody, and when you think you good, he like, nah, don't get comfortable. You got more. So he never limit us. No, that's what I love about Coach West.
What does he get on you the most with, as far as your play on the court?
I would say, I mean, he really lets everybody play, but I mean, just saying, probably just don't take any breaks. He knows he's gonna get the best out of me, but sometimes I'm human. I get tired, I get lazy, but he just telling me to just stay sharp, man. Don't get comfortable, man. Stay sharp, stay aggressive. Just always stay on your toes and be ready for whatever. Just don't be out there looking cool. We can stay the cool for after the game. So he just always telling me just stay on my toes, be ready.
You guys look pretty cool with that SoCon tournament trophy in hand. And for you, this was a second time that you've been on the team and been able to experience this. But now you were a player as a redshirt junior and playing a huge part to making this possible. Chris Lepore, assistant coach for you guys, came on a couple of days ago, and he described the locker room after clinching the win, which got you into the NCAA tournament, as like a super soaker party when head coach Wes Miller came in. He banged open the doors and came in, and guys had water bottles all over. What was your vantage point of that situation? How many water bottles were you spraying all over the place?
Man, see, when we won my freshman year, everybody just had like one water bottle. I didn't even get that wet. It's like this time, everybody had at least like 2 or 3 water bottles, and they just throwing water everybody. I'm like, bro, I just literally took a shower. Like it was like it was like we was at the Wet and Wild Park or something, man. It was, man, it was just good to see everybody happy, man. Like all that work we put in, it was like, man, we did it. Because we just, this year is, bro, it's just been so tough, man. We just been working so hard. So it was a great experience, man. It was really the Super Soaker, right? For real.
What were you feeling and experiencing right after the game when the dog pile happened around Isaiah Miller after beating Mercer? Because I saw you were one of the first guys to accompany your roommate in Isaiah Miller, the senior, who has been so close with you for all these years. What was that scenario like going like through your head?
Man, I really went straight to Zay because I'm like, bro, that's my brother, man. We came in freaking 160, 170, man. Little, we got big, man. We came in as freshmen. I was redshirt and Zay was playing, and we was like, Coach, we gonna come back to this NCAA. Like we coming back. So me, Zay, Coach, man, we gathered around. We was like, look, man, we did it. Like like we really we came back. We won the championship. Now we back in the NCAA. So now it goes, try to we gonna win some games. We ain't just coming up here to just celebrate. Like, yeah, we happy to be here, but nah, we trying to win. So yeah, it was good.
And that's exactly what Isaiah Miller said after the game against Mercer. It's not that we're just celebrating and happy to be here. You guys have shown in the past that you can play with some of the top teams in the nation. Last time you were in the NCAA tournament, you almost beat Gonzaga. I mean, if that isn't a recipe for what you guys can do, I don't know what is. What has it been like for you to take it in this year as a player? Because I know last year you were redshirting and you were coming off an injury. So, from your perspective, how is this whole experience, the NCAA tournament experience? And I know you haven't really started practice yet; you just got on site. But so far, looking at those two seasons, how would they compare to you and the differences?
Well, well, from 2018 we made it. I was on the sideline. To be honest, I ain't gonna be lying. I was really like mad the whole year. Every kid wants to play.
Yeah.
I'm guarding Francis Alonso every single day. Man, it's crazy. It was just I was kind of down, but I was always team first, man. I'm happy to win. I was glad. Like I really didn't know how big it was back then because I wasn't playing. Like, but now, like I tell our restaurants now that like, look, you can tell your kids that you had 30. Like you made it to the NCAA champs, but we got a ring. Like, what I'm saying? It's bigger than that. But now just me being that vocal leader on the team, it's like, man, I just want to appreciate like my OGs. Like they really paved the way for me and Zay and showed us how to get there. And the fact that we like really just put the team on our back and we got there, it was like, man, this is crazy, man. It's just something to really enjoy, man. For real, can't take advantage of it. Like it happens so fast, so you gotta really enjoy the moment because it'll go by quick.
No question. Kaleb Hunter with us, UNCG basketball star. I'm Bryan Fenley, a UNCG alum. Speaking of Isaiah Miller, we've seen the heroics he can do on the court. You've seen him in practice. What is something like a dunk or a spectacular play that you've seen him do that he hasn't done yet in a game that you expect one day for him to do in a game that he's been working on behind the scenes in the lab?
Man, Zay got so many dunks. It's ridiculous. But I mean, he go between the legs like every single day. I'm like, we just in practice. They go between the legs before the games. They go between the legs. I'm like, bro, when you gonna pull off in the game? He's like, I don't know. I feel like, man, if he get an open fast break and there ain't nobody behind him and he got time, showtime. It's something. I don't know what he gonna do. Like he threw off the backboard this year. I'm like, bro, why did you even do that? You just making up stuff now. But now I feel like he gonna pull that between the leg off. Some when he gets to the league or something, whatever, he gonna pull it off.
What's it like being his roommate and seeing him outside of basketball?
You would look at Zay and you think Zay probably like this mean, aggressive guy, bro. Zay is like a big kid, man. Like Zay is like literally a 12-year-old. Like he goes around the house singing, yelling, beating on the door. Okay, let me in. What you doing in there? Like, bro, Zay, I'm asleep. Like Zay is really like a big kid, man. His energy it just affects everybody, man. He's such a positive person, man. I love him. I'm glad to be his roommate. Glad to be here for 4 years, bro. That's really my brother now. Like I call him man like my blood brother, brother from another mother. But yeah, Zay is just a big cornball, man. Good positive guy.
What's he singing?
I don't all kinds of music. He be really singing some old school music. I'm like, bro, how do you even know this song? He be singing crazy stuff, man. Whatever comes to say head, man, he's saying it. He doing it. He don't care.
What's it like for you now that you're in your hotel room, you're at Indianapolis, you don't know who you're playing because as we are taping this on Saturday, the selection show is tomorrow. But take us through what your life is going to be like the next 48 to 24 hours.
I'm really chilling, watching basketball. I actually be making music now, so I brought like all my studio equipment. I'm just recording, chilling. I ain't, this time to myself, it's really good to just get your mind right. Just you here to play basketball. Like we taking a trip. It's like a business trip for us. So we don't got no distractions. We good. We in our room, eating food, recovering, chilling. So I'm straight.
And they can't. So, what is the rule? So, you get there and it's a 48-hour quarantine in the hotel room. Is that what?
We're our quarantine. Can't leave our room. That's basically it. I know our whole team is like on a hall. So I
Okay.
think we can like stay on the hall, but we can't like go to each other's room, this and that. Like we got a refrigerator and microwave like near the elevators, we can use those. But other than that, man, we stuck here.
So, you're in the room and then will somebody like deliver food to you, like breakfast, lunch,
Yeah.
and dinner?
Yep, they just deliver some food, good food.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. What are they feeding you? Do you know what you're gonna get?
We just had an option of salmon, steak, or chicken. I got salmon. You can't go wrong with that.
Nice.
So I got that. And tomorrow we gonna have some type of breakfast. But we got like our GAs are sending us stuff to fill out what we want to eat. So we filling that stuff out and they'll just deliver it. We got plenty of drink, plenty of snacks. So we fine.
So you guys ideally can't practice together until Monday? Is that sort of what?
Yeah, it's looking
Yes.
like Monday. But we have COVID tests tomorrow at 7:30. So once that goes smoothly, then we'll be good. Monday by 7:30 in the morning. We'll be good.
So will you guys be able to watch the selection show together, or how is that going to work out in the afternoon or the evening of Sunday?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
We haven't. I don't even know what time the selection show comes on. Like 7.
sometime around then.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I probably doubt it. With all this COVID stuff going on. See, that's another thing. Freshman year, we had the selection show. We was in the EUC. Like all our students was there too. It was going crazy. So now we got to probably just watch it on our own. So it's a little different vibe. But our guys are mature enough. We business. It's okay. We just gonna see who we play.
Yeah, and you're going to find out very shortly.
Yep.
What is it about this team that the national media doesn't understand as far as the fight, the determination, the courage, and the will to win?
We got a lot of guys that just don't care about other teams what other teams would care about. Like you got guys that worry about points, worry about rebounds. We don't even care about that. Like we trying to get wins. Like I don't know in the conference I saw like we had the lowest field goal percentage, lowest 3-pointer, lowest free throw. Like, bro, it doesn't matter. We doing whatever it takes to win. Like we getting stops. Like we just worry about just just winning, man, for real. To be honest. We don't gotta have guys worry about their own bull crap. We got all guys and sync. That's how we play so good together.
It's I love it because it's all a testament to you guys getting along, realizing that it's not about the individual stats. Wes Miller right there, putting everybody in their place. You guys
Yeah.
buying in, the winning culture is there, and then the wins come.
And that's
And
hard too.
yeah, what is that like? Because the culture was kind of established when you got there, right? Or how would you say you fit in the role of UNCG basketball becoming a national name? You got there and they started the rise, because when I was there towards the end of my years in in college, there were some tough years after Kyle Hines left. And so it slowly built itself back up. So where do you feel like you stand in your role in bringing UNCG to the name it's become today?
Well, I honestly feel like I'm just like the heart and soul of the team. Every night I don't have the stats. Some nights I go for 20, some nights I go for 0, but we still win. Like I don't really get tied into all the stats and stuff. So my mentality is just going in and what can I do to help our team win? Like, do I take 20 shots? Do I take none? I mean,
Awesome.
you never know. You just go for a feel for the game, and whatever my teammates need me to do, that's what we're gonna do. And everybody has their role in their own way, and that's my role. You know, everybody can come out and shoot. We got anybody on our team could go for 20 a night. Like, but you know, we just do our role, play hard.
That
It doesn't even matter where
selflessness.
you Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That selflessness is so critical. Your highlight play from the regular season, what is it?
Highlight play. Let me see.
Big
I'll
block.
probably say I'll probably say against Western Carolina at home. They call and it just means so much to me because
Yeah,
last year this little play they called for me, I had tried to go dunk it. And that's when I like messed my ankle up real bad.
sure.
So, you know, they called that play for me. I'm thinking like, bro, no, I'm making this dunk this time. Like, it's about time for me to dunk this time. So I had got a dunk, you know, the crowd was going crazy. My teammates was going crazy because they already know the situation, how it was. So that's probably my best moment for me.
Well, I look forward to more of those dunks against this next opponent from you when we figure out your matchup. Kaleb Hunter, redshirt junior with UNC-Greensboro. The Spartan's a huge part of this team's success. I'm Bryan Fenley, a grad of UNCG, work for Fox Sports Radio. Kaleb, thank you so much for doing this, man. I'll be cheering you
Love.
on, man, from California. The West Coast has your back.
Hey, that's tough. I appreciate you having me, man. Anytime.